I guess this really proves that Muhammad is a contender for sure.
Yeah. Totally agree. What do you think that they will do with Muhammad after a unanimous decision win over Luque? What do you think is the next step?
I had kind of mentioned in a comment on, I think it was an MMA Junkie post, that the next couple of fights for the welterweight division should shape out like you got Usman versus Edwards, Chimaev versus Colby Covington, Bilal Muhammad versus Gilbert Burns, and Sean Brady versus Vicente Luque, I think, are the next couple of matches to make in that division.
Okay. I like that. Yeah. What's going on, Nico? You doing all right, bro?
Cooling, man. Do I sound funny?
No, you sound good, bro.
For once, pulled up late and I got decent audio. All right.
That's what's up, bro. How are you doing on this 420 today?
Bro, I'm so smacked right now. I can't front, man. I was like trying to pull it together before the show. I'm like putting cold water on my head.
Yeah.
Messed around and got into some edibles. It just like hit you late, man. It smash you like right in the face.
Yeah, I feel you on that, man.
But I'm here, man.
Yeah, you're here. You are here, man. I don't know where our guest is, man. He's not here, so I'm not sure what's going on with him. But we're talking a little UFC right now. Did you watch the fight this past weekend?
Yes, sir.
I was just telling him, I mean, yeah, hey, Muhammad did great.
Bully.
Luque sucked.
Bully.
Yeah, Bully did it. You picked him too, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Nico picked Bilal Muhammad, and he picked Pitbull, and it doesn't matter who he picked in the other fight. So Nico went 2-0-1. Ben, I think you and I both went 1-1-1. So
Bilal did a good job fighting on the move, man.
Yeah.
He was constantly in motion, man. He was just picking them shots and then mixing in the wrestling at the right time.
Right. He looked good, man. He definitely did all right. But man. So Sean Ulrich says Paul is a flake. Our guest Paul, that's what he's talking about. He says he's a flake. So I'm not saying that. I'm just reading the comment, man.
Get on.
Sean, what's going on, bro? You doing all right, man? Hey, thanks for coming in. Got a couple people on a couple different places watching. And yeah, like I said, I don't know where Paul is, man, but it's all good. We'll just keep on rolling what we got.
While we have Sean in the building, we do have a BKFC event tomorrow night, Fort Lauderdale.
That's right.
The main event is Joey Beltran and Frank Tate. Probably the next heavyweight contender is going to come out of that fight. Will, what do you think? Who you got?
Man, bro, that's a tough one. It's like every time I think Joey Beltran's going to win, he loses. And every time I think he's going to lose, he wins. Except for his last fight. I knew he was going to lose to Arnold Allen. I'm going to go with Frank Tate. I think he's pretty good. I think he's a little younger.
Man, what is this POV? All right.
What POV? What are you talking about?
Was it my crotch?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, he was just letting you look, man.
Yo, chill.
I was on another screen, man. I was looking up Frank Tate's record, 1-1-1 apparently. Wow, he's older. No, he's not younger than Beltran. I guess he's older or the same age. Let's see, how old is Joey Beltran?
Tate's a gangster.
Ben, Sean is asking if you watched the weigh-ins for BKFC.
No, I missed those. Those were today, and I've had some extra time with my girls. Their mom had surgery, so my schedule's been a little thrown off lately.
Okay,
but I do want to watch this fight because I like Frank Tate a lot. I have no disrespect for Joey Beltran. He's a warrior, but Tate's a gangster, man, and he hits like a truck. And Beltran's had a lot of wars in his day.
Yes.
So I could definitely see Tate finishing this fight. But either way, I really do think the next heavyweight contender is going to come out of this fight. So it's going to be a good fight either way.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. The co-main is pretty good too. Howard Davis fighting Josh Wright. That should be a pretty good fight. They're fighting at let's see. What weight class are they fighting at, Ben? Do you know? 155. That's what I thought it was. I just didn't want to speak incorrectly. See, there's a couple of 155-pound fights tomorrow night. Nico, what about you, man? What do you think? Frank Tate or Joey Beltran?
I fuck with Beltran, man. That's a legend, but I think I'm gonna go with Tate as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Ben, they're kind of roasting Paul a little bit in the comments. Scott Farley said, "So no train wreck going on," and Sean Ulrich said, "Nah, he ducked out." I mean, I'm not, whatever. I'm not saying things.
Boss Rutan might have caught him in the streets,
or Chuck Norris in the dark. But yeah, so I was gonna say also, so all three of us are going with Frank. I'm going in the co-main event, man. I'm going with Howard Davis, bro. He's looked good in his first two BKFC fights, coming off of a knockout, I believe. Let's see. Oh no, okay. So he's fought one time in Bareknuckle. Boxing was his other fight against Glendale Futrell. That was back in January. But I think it'll be good, man. I think he'll beat Josh Wright. Josh is good, man. He's had a couple pretty decent straps, but he's done MMA, and in his only bare knuckle fight, it looks like. Let's see, is that his only bare knuckle fight? He's only lost in bare knuckle, I believe, in BKFC. But should be fun, man. But yeah, there's some real good fights lined up. Oh, it's 145. Okay, Sean says they're fighting at 145. So whatchamacallit, Tapology must have it put up wrong, man. But yeah, I guess he ducked out. I don't know, man. I guess he's not coming in tonight. But we're still here. We're chilling, doing our thing. But let's go back to the heavyweight title fight. Ben, do you saw Arnold Allen versus Joey Beltran? Okay, Nico, you saw that fight from a few months ago? Let's see, that was in November.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, I mean, bro, when it was over, I felt like everybody knew Arnold Allen won the fight, but Joey was raising his hands. I think he thought he won, but he lost a unanimous decision, I want to say. And it was actually kind of funny because Britton Beltran, she started celebrating and he lost. He ended up losing. So it's kind of, I don't know, one of those like cringe moments that she's kind of had a few.
Oh yeah, they are together, right?
Yeah, bro. She was like, it was like just one of those moments you had to see. But it's all good. But who's the other guy? Ben, I know that Josh Burns left BKFC. Who are the other top heavyweights in BKFC besides Joey and Frank? Does Frank have like an alias? Does he have like a nickname? Is he who's the other guy, Ben, that called like Mansion or something like that?
That's Frank Tate.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. Okay,
No.
Cool. Yeah, I got you. Okay. So yeah, man, it's kind of like the UFC, man. A lot of the heavyweights that are on top are older fighters. Seems like it goes that way. Oh, and then you got Alan Belcher probably getting ready for a title fight at some point in the not too distant future too, right? So I don't know, man. That should be good. I'll tell you guys the
You
UFC
got,
fight.
but in other heavyweights, you got Bobo O'Bannon. He's another heavyweight for BKFC. Sam Shoemaker. You got
I
some
think they're both
bangers.
coming off of
You got
losses,
some
right?
bangers at heavyweight in bare knuckle. Those guys can throw hands. Every single one of them can knock another guy out at any given moment, especially with no gloves. We've seen it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. I was gonna let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna look up some.
I want to say even Chase Sherman is a BKFC heavyweight.
He
I
signed
know
with
he was in the
with
UFC, but
yeah. Okay. Nice. I didn't realize that he was signed with them now. Okay. That's cool, man. Yeah, it should be fun. I like the idea of having tonight's PFL on like a Wednesday or BKFC tomorrow on a Thursday. It's kind of nice not to have it all stacked together on a Saturday, man. Makes it kind of rough to watch. Watch everything that you're trying to watch. But what do you guys think of this event for the UFC coming up this weekend on Saturday? Have you guys seen anything about it?
Man, I think I've looked at the card and there's a couple surprising fights that might be pretty good. But overall, it's kind of something I mentioned to you through Messenger a couple weeks back. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. Would you prefer more events like we're getting that are less stacked or less events that are more stacked? Like, once a month we have like a pay-per-view that's really good, or do you enjoy there being a card like every 3 weeks, even though some of them are less than good?
Right. I guess it just depends. I mean, I like the idea that, the fights are on every weekend now, but there are some events like this weekend that just look like god awful.
What's the co-main event for this weekend?
Clay Guida versus Claudio Puelles.
Puelles, yeah, okay. And Clay's coming off a loss to Mark Madsen, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, absolutely.
That's a rough co-main event.
Hey Ben, did you say Chase Sherman's in BKFC?
I thought so.
He's fighting in the UFC this weekend against Alexander Romanov.
Oh, well, then I thought he was released.
Yeah, I don't know. He's undefeated though, Alexander Romanov.
Yeah, Romanov should murder this guy.
Is he a pretty good prospect? I don't really know him.
Romanov, I think he has the first and only forearm choke submission where he literally got on top of the guy and just put his forearm across the dude's throat and choked him out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Romanov's one of the top prospects at heavyweight. He's like the next wave of prospects. I want to say he's 11-0 or 10-0, and he's a finisher.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just looked at it. He knocked out Jared Vanderaa.
Yeah.
And the forearm choke is against Marcos Rogerio de Lima. It was one of those guys that I didn't even know he was still signed to the UFC if he is. Like a lot of these guys, like you said, Chase Sherman, a lot of these guys, man, they fight and then you don't see them for a while.
You know what? I actually remember this morning seeing an article that said that Chase Sherman is a late replacement for Romanov's original opponent, and that Sherman was cut from the UFC.
Oh, really?
But he got this last minute replacement call, and that's why he's back in the UFC.
Got you, man. So that's basically they're bringing him in to take an ass whipping.
It would seem so, yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, they re-signed him after him losing 3 in a row in the UFC, which was kicked off by who, Ben? Andrei Arlovsky.
I was gonna guess somebody else. Totally somebody else.
Nico, I got the Arizona tonight too, bro. But I got the fruit punch, man.
Cheers,
yeah, Chase Sherman had fought Joey Beltran in 2019 and lost the BKFC heavyweight championship to Joey Beltran.
Okay. Got you. Is she on Facebook saying is about what? What are they talking about? Facebook's tripping tonight, man. I don't know what in the world they're doing. They're like they keep what in the world? Yeah, okay, it's on. I'm getting messages that Facebook's not allowing us to stream, but I can see it right here on the stream, so it doesn't make much sense, man. But anyway, like I said, I thought we were gonna have our guest on tonight, so I guess we'll just roll with what the fuck? It did disappear. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's all right. At least it's on the one page. So one thing I did think was kind of interesting about this weekend, the fight. Well, let's put it this way: the fight that I'm most interested in is to see how Macy Barber does. She's fighting Montana De La Rosa. And you know, Macy's coming off of, I want to say she's coming off of a win. She had 2 losses in a row and then won her last fight. Is that right?
I thought she lost her last fight.
No, I think that she beat
I had chosen to win.
Huh? No, I think that was 2 fights ago, Nico.
Oh,
I think in her last fight, she beat Miranda Maverick. She lost to Alexa Grasso and Roxanne Modafferi.
Mhm.
I feel like if she's ever going to be an actual contender, this is important. This is an important fight for her, man. She's going to have to win this fight, or she's basically just going back just to chill. You know what I mean? She won't be doing too much big in the anytime in the future. You can't lose 2, win 1, and then lose another one. She better win this fight. And the girl she's fighting, Montana De La Rosa, is coming off of, I'm pretty sure, an impressive win, right? Let's see. Yeah, she beat Lipsky in her last fight by knockout. After that draw she had. So I don't know, man. What do you think of these fights this weekend? I know what we talked about. Nico, Ben had asked you that question, man. Also, what do you think? You like higher quality cards less often, or more cards and not the greatest events?
Well, I mean, sometimes the cards that aren't as stacked still wind up being great fights. But that's not all the time, right?
Yeah.
But then I mean, you got so many fighters, they gotta fight, right? You gotta get them out there. They're signed, so I feel like you gotta have these cards as often as they have them, whether it's on Fight Pass or it's on ESPN. You kind of gotta get your fighters out there, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, speaking of those fights, how do you guys feel about the top 3? I mean, you got Macy Barber versus Montana De La Rosa. Who you got, Nico?
Macy's been so sketchy, man. I'm gonna go with Montana.
Okay. What about you, Ben?
I'm going with De La Rosa as well.
Man, Nico, we're gonna do a little role reverser. I'm gonna go with Macy Barber. Even though she's the one that you always used to pick.
Yep.
And I picked her to lose that one fight that she did lose to Alexa Grasso, but I'm gonna go with her this fight, man. Like I said, it's a must-win fight for her. She's got to do it. I mean, they put so much pressure on her. Remember when Dana was talking about how great she was, and she was saying she's gonna be the youngest champion in UFC history.
UFC history. She
Yeah.
can't win if they stuff the shot, though, man.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, but you know, she's getting better. She looked good in her last fight. Let's put it that way. So hopefully she'll continue to go in that direction. Besides that, what about Clay Guida versus Claudio? How do you say, Ben? Puelles?
Yeah.
Claudio Puelles. Who you got in that fight, Ben?
I always pick Clay. I'm always picking Clay Guida, man. Like,
bro, he's literally the Andrei Arlovsky of the lightweights at this point. I mean, he beats a lot of these up and coming fighters that he's supposed to lose to. So that's a cool pick. What about you, Nico? Who are you going with?
Can you give me some context to who Claudio is? What's his
Yeah,
last win?
He's on a 4-fight win streak with 2 submissions, both by knee bar.
Both by
Jesus.
Bar. Who's his last win?
Chris Grutzenmacher. But he also beat Jordan Levitt, that dude that just won last weekend, was twerking after his fight.
Oh yeah, the twerking dude.
I'm gonna go with Clay.
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna be the odd man out. I'm gonna go with Claude. I'm gonna say fuck all you guys. I'm on the outside of you guys tonight, man. I'm gonna go with Claudio just to be different. And because this card kind of sucks, I gotta go the opposite direction just for some kind of parity here. What about Amanda Lemos versus Jessica Andrade? This is a hell of a fight. I mean, I'll throw that out there. I'll go first. I'll go ahead and say
Jessica Andrade.
I will.
Jessica Andrade, I think, is gonna take this.
I was on Wikipedia. I hit the wrong button. I'm gonna go with Jessica. I don't think that there's really anybody there at that weight class that could beat her, except for Valentina and Weili Zhang if she ever decides to go up a weight class. So I'm gonna go with Jessica. What about you, Nico?
I said Jessica Andrade as well when you had one off.
Stop lying, man. You're just trying to agree with me now, man. Don't be like that.
Nah, he did. He picked Jessica before anybody else did.
Did you? Nice. What about you, Ben?
I'd love to pick Amanda, but I just don't see anything in her most recent win stretch that even comes close to the amount of talent that Jessica's got. So I guess I got to pick Jessica as well. I think it's a clean sweep for Jessica here.
I think Jessica's nickname should be like Jessica the Little Savage Andrade or something like that. She needs some kind of like a warrior nickname, man, because she's pretty damn tough. The fuck happened? I don't even get that, man. It's crazy. Like Paul didn't show up, and we're having issues with Facebook. This is going to be a good one for the history books.
According to Google Translation, her nickname, which is Bate Estaca, it means pile driver in English.
Really?
So, I mean, I'm cool with that. Pile driver is like one of those moves that looks devastating. So,
yeah, for sure.
Let's go for it.
Before she did the rose.
Yeah, dude, it looks like I'm going for it.
Man.
Also, Nico, Manel Cop fights this weekend too.
That's right. You're right.
Boy.
I know we're Starboy fans here, so
yes, sir.
I have no idea what happened, but apparently I'm banned on Facebook. I have a light ban, and that's why they stopped our video about 5 minutes ago, and I'm not allowed to go live for a while. That's very strange. Somebody must have reported me for I have no idea what. That's nuts.
No, you're still on right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm on live on the event page. I'm talking about from my personal page. It's telling me that I can't do anything pretty much. I can't even. Can I post? I'm live now. Let's see what it says. Okay, I could post, but I can't even. I can't go live. This is insane, man.
We'll keep it rolling anyway. We'll release it at a later time. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I mean it's on the thing, so it's all good. I could just share it, whatever. It's all good, but it's just kind of weird that all of a sudden now I can't go live. I think this episode was jinxed. Nico, what did you do, man? You came back and just blew up everything, bro. Let's see if that'll let me do it. Yeah, so. You got to be kidding me. All right, anyway. We'll just keep on rolling with it. You said Manel Cape is fighting this weekend. Who's he fighting, Ben? Let's see.
Madaraji, I think is how you say his last name.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, that should be fun. 16-4. Looks like a good fight. Then, like I said, Alexander Romanov is going to fight Chase Sherman. Lando Veneta. Lando, what the hell happened to my career? Veneta versus Charles Jourdain. That should be
Jourdain. That fight will be awesome.
Yeah. The prelims main event is Jordan Wright versus Mark Andre
Barrio.
Yeah.
Mark Andre should knock that dude out for sure.
Real? Okay. Let's see. I was just looking up Jordan Wright. Let's see. He okay. He got knocked out by Bruno Silva and Joaquin Buckley in 2 of his 4 UFC fights. All right.
I didn't see Joaquin Buckley asking Darren Till the fight. Khamzat Chimaev was like, "Who is that?
Who the fuck is this guy?"
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Why was he saying that? Because he really didn't know who he was?
Yeah, like, so Joaquin Buckley ran up to Khamzat and Darren Till and was like, "Hey, man, like, now that you're at 185, we got to fight." He's like, "Not you, Khamzat." He's like, "But you, Darren Till, like, we got to fight." And, like, as Buckley walked away, Darren Till's like, "Who the hell is that guy?" And then Khamzat's like, "You want to fucking fight?" He's like, "I'll kill you, bro. I'll fucking smash you right here."
Nice. Yo,
did you see it, like, I don't know, it was like midnight last night, maybe it was like early hours this morning. Marvin Vittori posted a Instagram story, and he tagged Dana White, Mick Maynard, Sean Shelby, and somebody else, and he was claiming that Robert Whittaker's injured and not going to fight him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nope, I didn't see that.
Yeah, if you get a chance, check it out. It's probably still on Vittori's Instagram story. But yeah, he was claiming that he like called out Darren Till. He called out, I want to say Khamzat even. There hasn't been any word about Whittaker being hurt, but Vittori's story said that Whittaker was hurt and that like everyone's always running away and ducking him and blah blah blah.
Yeah. Bro, I'm a fan of his, man. He's a tough dude. I like him a lot. I would let's see, Cannonier's the next one to fight for the title, right?
Supposedly, yep.
Okay. And Gastelum is not scheduled anywhere right now because he pulled out of the fight against
Dricus
Nazardine, right?
Well, how it worked out was Dricus Duplessis was supposed to fight. I don't remember who he was supposed to fight originally. Trevin Giles, I think, maybe.
Okay.
Either way, he was supposed to fight originally. His opponent left. He got replaced by Anthony Hernandez. And then when Gastelum's opponent pulled out, they switched Gastelum to Dricus, and then Gastelum got hurt.
Okay. That's probably who they'll end up. I don't think he hasn't fought. He hasn't fought Marvin. I bet you he'll end up being the one to fight Marvin next, man. For some reason, he always ends up in those like replacement bout type fights, man. And that'll be a good fight too. That'd be a good scrap. I think people are scared of Marvin, man, for real. Like he's very, very violent.
Yeah, he's a workhorse too. He don't stop. Relentless.
Yep.
His problem's going to be the same thing that Colby's problem is.
Yep.
Is that he's got 2 losses to the champ, and he's going to beat everybody else beneath him.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm like discounting Bobby Knuckles or anything, because that fight would have been incredible. But Marvin, he beat Costa pretty convincingly. I think he'd beat Strickland if that was a matchup that got made. I just think he beats everyone not named Izzy. Like I said, I guess if you had to like put a gun to my head, I'd have a hard time picking between Bobby and Marvin. But man, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Marvin just smothered him.
For real.
I will go with Bobby in that fight.
Yeah, I don't. I think
I'll rock with Bobby.
I don't know, man. I think I might have went with Marvin. The only one that I would be a little worried about Marvin fighting in that weight class, I don't know why. Jedediah Elliott, I have no idea where he is, bro. He didn't show up, man. I'm not sure. So we've just been discussing some UFC. Jedediah Elliott said, "Where the fuck is Tyler?" I don't know, man. No, but I was gonna say that I don't know why, but for some reason, just the way that Cannonier would stack up with Vittori, I think he would do pretty well against Vittori. Anybody else besides him and Bobby Knuckles, I think Vittori destroys, and I think Vittori might be able to beat Bobby Knuckles. I don't know why. Cannonier just kind of stands out to me as somebody who would do good against Vittori. So, but I don't know, man. It was pretty interesting though, like you said about how convincingly Vettori just destroyed Holocaust. Jedediah Elliott said Paul flaked out. Wow. Shit. N-word, need to sign me up. Who wants what? That's what Jedediah Elliott said.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, Paul flaked out. Wow, shit. N-word explicitive. Need to sign me up. Who wants what?
Oh, man.
So, yeah.
He sounds violent. He sounds angry.
I hear you on that.
You trying to bare knuckle fight?
I have no idea.
Were you tuning in tonight to try and get like signed because you heard that he was management?
Jedediah, do you fight, bro?
Are you coming to the fight, guys? To
get a fight, bro.
To get a fight, man. Is this your
yeah.
start?
He said, "I am a fighter." Yeah.
This is his big break.
Hell yeah. Hey, maybe he can get a fight soon. Jedediah, bro, that's what's up, man.
Jedediah, what's your moniker? What's your ring name? Are you the Amishman? You the Quaker Oatsman?
What in the world just happened now? Hey,
do you come down to the ring carrying a trident?
Oh man.
Straight up bowl of oatmeal.
Watch out, man. He look there. He does have some. Let's see. I found some pictures of him fighting. I guess he was an MMA fighter. Is that right? Or Muay Thai?
Nico, he said it's whatever you want it to be.
All right.
He said he came out wearing an Undertaker style hat.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That is epic.
Jedediah, where you from, bro? Hey,
with a name like Jedediah, you have to lead into it.
He's got to be from like maybe Pennsylvania. He might be Dwight Schrute's cousin, Nico.
Does he look like Dwight?
No, but you remember his cousin Mose?
Oh, he looked like Mose?
No, but remember Mose was Amish?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't think he's Amish. He said he's from Wilmington, Delaware.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Oh, that's where Paul's from too.
But I don't think he's Amish because he wouldn't have a cell phone if he was Amish.
Yeah,
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, he could have did like his Rumspringer and never came back.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of which, have you guys ever seen that movie Sex Drive? When they go to that Rumspringer thing or whatever. You guys ever seen that movie?
Yeah, I have.
That movie's hilarious.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Going off the rails right now.
He said he's not a dunker. I'm not sure what a dunker is.
I don't know either.
But that's legit. He used to be an MMA fighter, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Right on.
Ben, do you guys have a lot of Amish people up there in Maine?
Bro, not a fucking no.
There's a few around here. Like we see them riding with the bicycles and like the orange flag hanging off the back.
I mean, I'm sure we have some, but it's not like a lot up here.
No, Nico, some guy from Southampton, New York, sent me a friend request today, man. And I think he might have a picture of you on his thing, but all of his friends are like blocked out.
Picture of Nico?
Yeah, Scott Cronus. Do you know who that is, Nico?
I don't know the last name, Cronus.
Let me see if I can find the picture. There was a picture that kind of looked like you in the picture with him. It might not have been you, Nico. It's hard to see.
Well, I mean, it's probably not Nico if he says he hasn't got a clue who he is.
Nah, I just don't know the last name, Cronus. I mean, I know some cast names.
Nico, were you on the beach? Were you on the beach holding up like a like a lobster or something? The dude's got on sunglasses and a hat, so I can't tell who it is. I was like, man, maybe Nico.
Is it a cooked lobster?
Hell no.
It's not.
No, Nico, look, man, hold on.
Nah, definitely not me, man.
Nico, stop lying, man. I know this is you, bro.
You fucking around with live lobsters, Nico?
I'm definitely not fucking with no live lobster. And like what? Like I went out there, I brought it in from the lobster trap. Like what?
Jedediah, I'll send you a he says he's not Amish. I'll send you a friend request, bro. Nico, is that not you holding up a lobster, bro?
No, not me.
Sure.
That's what the
that looks like your facial hair, Nico.
No, that's not me.
Man, I think you're teaching those kids how to like pull out lobsters with their bare
I
hands. You want
don't
to talk
even.
about some fucking fight
I
training?
don't even own a pair of jorts.
You know who does though? John Cena,
Yeah, that's not
bro.
me though.
I got bit by.
It's crazy. Like I'm your family. Like what the
I
fuck?
know that.
Like what's wrong with you?
Hey man, you know I got
Like
problems. I
I'm
got problems,
related
bro.
to you by blood.
I know it, man.
Do better.
I got to, man. See, like I don't want to. I don't want to accept this dude's friend request because, bro, I've been getting crazy. All right, check this out. Anybody who's in the
Well, man, you're
Hey,
gonna
Justin, what's up,
wind
bro?
up sending money to some Nigerian
Nah,
prince one of these days.
no, bro.
You
Look,
better fucking
ever
cut the
since
shit.
The only Nigerian prince he better be sending money to is Israel Adesanya, bro.
He's always responded to these fucking bullshit accounts. Don't be responding to these motherfuckers.
Jedediah says he's a street fighter. Justin Mead's watching. He said I don't see him on any of the MMA databases.
Oh, he's a street fighter?
I don't know. I found a picture of this dude, and it said
How many wins does he have in Satan's backyard?
bro, I don't care how many wins he has. He's got to fight Fritz if he wants to be in the Street Fighting Hall of Fame.
Has he any fights versus Alpha Umar?
Fucking right. I was just about to ask that if he's fought
Bro,
Alpha yet.
Jedediah, do you know Alpha? Alpha Umar Diallo, the maniac from where's he from, Nico?
I don't know. Let's just say
Senegal?
Cameroon. Senegal, yeah, Senegal.
Yeah, he's from Senegal.
Senegal.
Yeah, Senegal, exactly. There you go. I don't even know, bro. Justin Mead, what's up, bro? Hope you're doing all right, man.
This
hope
dude
to have you back
fighting
on here again
street
soon.
beefs.
Huh?
He be fighting the street beefs.
Hell yeah. So you guys saw I've been getting weird friend requests lately. All right, so this one guy, you saw him. I sent you guys the messages. This dude's like asking me if I want to fight somebody bare knuckle, and I'm like,
I saw that, man.
yeah. And so like I got another friend request from this dude from England, and like he's got these pictures of himself. Like I get he says he's a fighter, but that he ate too much and got too fat. Now he can't fight anymore. I'm like, how old are you? He's like 27. I'm like, get back in shape and fight, bro. Like, I wish I was 27, but like, it's just the weirdest thing. Like, all he talks about is food. Strangest thing, man. Fight junkies around these parts. Hey, Jedediah said he fights junkies around these parts.
That's
Justin
what
Meade
you
said,
did. Like you walk the streets looking for dudes
hey,
putting needles in their toes.
Yo, you don't
then-
need to look for them. They find you. Trust me.
yeah. Hey,
The
Justin was
junkies.
talking about the Bilal Muhammad fight. He said that Luque was too worried about the takedown to commit to his punches. I didn't enjoy the fight, but Bilal fought a smart fight, kind of like you were saying earlier, Ben, an effective fight with a lot of head movement. But Bilal can't beat Covington. I agree. I mean, I feel like at the top of the weight class, you got those three guys right now, and it's going to be a while before anybody beats those three,
Well,
except
first
for
of
those
all,
three.
Bilal Muhammad is the UFC's first 100% blind fighter.
Blind?
Yeah.
How's he
No.
blind?
You see them big ass glasses he put on after he won?
You see them Stevie Wonder glasses he wears all the time, dude?
Yeah,
Shit.
so it's you. That motherfucker feel wrist to know what the face look like. What the fuck is you talking about? Ray Charles looking ass motherfucker.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't know, man. Yeah, it wasn't a great fight. I agree, Justin. But Bilal did do what he needed to do and looked good doing it, man. But yeah, so well, talk to him and I'll fight whoever. Oh, so Jedediah says Paul knows me very well. Talk to him and I'll fight whoever, wherever. 420, brothers. All right, we'll talk to him, Jedediah. We'll and maybe if you get a street fight, bro, maybe we can get it streamed on the air on the show. That would be the bomb. I'd love to do that, man. That'd be great. Might even have an opponent for him. BC, maybe BC versus Jedediah, bro. That sounds like a YouTube fucking sensation right there.
Oh man, I want to see Jedediah cut a promo versus Alpha.
Hell yeah, I do too. Me too, man. He says he grew up with Paul.
How old are you, Jedediah?
I'm gonna guess Jedediah is probably around 40, because I think that's around where Paul is. I'm not positive. So like, I was looking forward to having Paul on here, man. Because you know, I was watching this documentary the other day, and he was on there. It was
What was the documentary about?
It was 60 minutes, and it was about bare knuckle fighting before BKFC started. Like, this came out before BKFC started, and it like had Bobby Gunn on there.
Okay.
You know Bobby Gunn, the bare knuckle fighter.
Yeah.
And Paul was on there, refereeing some underground fights, and he's wearing like a dress shirt and slacks, and he's the referee. I saw it years ago and didn't know it was Paul, obviously, because I didn't know him. And then I saw it now, and the shit was hilarious, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. Oh, Jedediah says he's 42 or 41.
He's got some history, man, with Boss Rutan.
Hey, he says, me too, Paul's a sucker. Oh, okay. Cool, man. A lot of people on there talking trash about Paul not showing up, man. But, I mean, too bad. He should be here to defend himself. I don't know. I did see, and Nico, I don't know if you saw it. I know Ben did, that in May, they're going to have that Jack Claffey versus Brandon Lambert fight. That should be pretty entertaining, pretty fun.
Yeah, dude, that's only a couple weeks away.
Yeah. Yep, should be good.
That's gonna be a good card.
Yeah. Yep, should be. What was the main event of that? Let's see, BKFC May.
Wasn't it Arnold versus
Let's see.
Sam?
Oh, is it?
No. Arnold versus Dylan Kleckler, right?
Okay, yeah, sounds right. Yeah, I didn't think for the title right now. Because didn't Sam just lose? Yeah, it's Kleckler.
Yeah, it's
You're right.
Kleckler.
BKFC 25. Let's see. But yeah, so anyway, that dude, back to what I was saying real quick, that one dude, he's been sending me messages like talking about how he used to fight and everything. It's kind of crazy. Hey, Jedediah wants to know where we're from. Me and Nico, we're both from Southampton, New York. I live now in North Carolina. He lives in...
I live in Rhode Island.
And Ben is from...
I live in Maine.
We're worldwide, bro.
Prestige worldwide.
Prestige worldwide. Faux show. Man.
What's your Jedediah's weight class?
I don't know. Jedediah, what's your weight class, bro? So anyway, when's the next pay-per-view, Ben? When's the next UFC pay-per-view? Let's see. 274, right? In the street, you don't fight in weight classes, Nico.
That's true.
Hey, man, but look, Justin, this is the thing, bro. I moved here when I was 18 to North Carolina. He said, fucking Northerners. I kind of consider myself like a middle of the road kind of guy because I've lived here for 22 years now. Nico, can you believe I've lived here 22 years? That's fucking insane, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
More than half my life. I think about it sometimes and I'm like, doesn't even make any sense.
What's wrong with Northerners?
Jedediah, you're Nico's size? Nico, he says he's your size, bro.
What does that even mean? What's my size?
I'm not sure, bro. Let's see. Oh yeah, the next pay-per-view is going to be amazing. That might be the fight of the card of the year.
He don't even know what I look like. What if I'm missing my legs?
Man, did you ever see any wrestlers wrestle with no legs, Nico? Like amateur?
Yeah, man. Some of them motherfuckers get
What
down.
does that even? What if you got no legs? What?
Yeah, I mean, he's saying like he doesn't know what Nico's saying. He doesn't.
He don't know what size I am. I'm saying,
Right.
what if I don't got no legs? What does he mean he's my size?
I mean, like I guess, yeah.
He's
What if you got no legs? You're right. What if you got no legs?
Justin said size faded. Bro, Nico, there was this guy, this black dude, when I was in high school, and he was freaking jacked but had no legs, and he was a wrestler from like Babylon or something. He would kill everybody, man. This dude was built like a heavyweight and wrestled at like 115 or 119 or something because he had no legs.
Yeah.
And he was just slamming dudes, bro. It was insane. Craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. Did you ever wrestle anybody with like a disability? Seriously?
Nah, but
No?
but I remember my sophomore year, my team captain had to wrestle this kid who had like these like really short arms. All right, like that's what we'll say. He had very short arms, and I remember him crying before going out on the mat. Like he did not want to face this kid at all.
Oh my gosh. Let me just tell you, man. I had to wrestle a kid from Shoreham Wading River that was blind, Nico.
Oh my god, he smoked your boots.
Hell no, I beat him. But it was so.
I want proof that you beat him. I want
No, I
video.
did. I mean, it's in the.
I did. He
record.
says, yeah.
I beat his ass, but look, this is the thing.
I beat Braun Strowman in an arm wrestling contest too, but that doesn't mean it actually happened.
So did I. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, no. So I'm gonna tell you guys about how how it works if you wrestle a blind person.
They start y'all off hand to hand, right?
Yes, and once you lose contact, they blow the whistle.
Yeah,
you got to go
that
back.
makes
You got to
sense.
go
Yep.
right back to it.
Yep.
And bro, no, hell no, I didn't lose, man. There was no way I was losing. I don't care if I'd won like 2-0. I don't care. I was winning that match. I did win that match. But another time, my coach told me I had to wrestle a girl. I was like, hell no, I'm not wrestling a girl. This other dude ended up wrestling her and beating her. This dude that I used to like watch at practice all the time. But I didn't want to wrestle a girl, man. What if a girl had beaten me, bro? That would have been rough.
I've wrestled a girl.
Did you?
Yep.
Me
Besides
too.
your sister?
Yeah.
Okay. In an actual competition?
Yeah.
Yep.
Her Sarah Bonilla.
And she beat you?
Fuck no.
No.
Babe,
She's
you
turning
wrestled
me
a
up at
girl in a
first, though.
competition?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you were an amateur wrestler. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
How'd that go for you, Ben?
It was hard for a while because when I started in 4th grade, I was really small, so there was nobody in my weight class, so I always had to wrestle a weight class above. So I got fucking good quick because I was wrestling guys bigger than me for the first 2 or 3 years of my wrestling like career or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then once I got into high school, it was a bunch of drama and bullshit, and the coach basically told us that if we cheated and won, it would be fine that we cheated, but if we cheated and lost, it wasn't cool. So I was like, nah, I'm good with that.
So did you lose to the girl?
Nah, bro, no.
Okay, good, good.
Did
I just
you-
want to
did
make
you
sure.
Pop wood?
Did I pop wood? Yeah, dude. I popped wood every time I wrestled anybody, though. That was my best defense. They didn't want to get anyone near me if I had a boner, dude.
Oh my god.
Yo, Will, Uncle Bobby came to one of my matches one time and he was yelling, "Kiss him."
That's the shit my brother would do, too. He'd be like, kiss
That's
him.
hilarious.
Kiss
All right.
him.
So you guys know Joe Storm that comes on the show sometimes for like the for the preview shows and stuff. He was in a tag team called the Storm Brothers, and they were wrestling these guys one time. And bro, the dude wore like a this is pro wrestling, just for anybody watching. Just to me to check the oil. So anyway, I actually promoted this show. So he was wrestling, and bro, this dude named Johnny that they were wrestling against got a fucking boner right in the middle of the ring. He was wearing
Johnny
a spandex.
Sins.
Bro, he was wearing a spandex, singlet, whatever. He got wood. And bro, Joe Storm's like tag team partner kicked that motherfucker right in the dick, and they took it home with their finisher. It was crazy, man. So insane. You guys are great. Hope to hear from you guys. Send the request. Hey, cool, man. We'll send you a friend request for sure, Jedediah. Keep kicking some ass, bro.
You see? What if I had no legs?
If you had no legs, you'd be easier to beat up, I guess.
He said, my boy said, if I ain't got no legs. Hilarious, man.
20 pounds lighter.
That's hilarious. Oh my god. So,
yo, Will, you've been watching Killing It?
Oh god, I watched every episode. I'm ready to watch it a second time, man.
Good, man.
I love it. You watched all of them?
Yeah.
What
I
is
mean,
it?
it's only 10 episodes and they're 30 minutes, so you can watch the whole thing in 3 hours if you want. It's called Killing It. Ben, it's with Craig.
Craig Robinson.
Yeah, Craig Robinson. And this chick that is like the doppelganger of Nikki ASH.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, isn't Jill G just like her? She talks like her, looks like her, right, Nico?
Yep.
I thought so. And bro, I love the one guy, man. The one dude that hunts with his son.
Yeah.
Dude is fucking hilarious. You know what I'm talking about, Nico?
The dude from the Mick.
He's from the Mick. What's the Mick?
The show with D from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know that. Is that a good show?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't know
Okay.
if it ever took off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never heard of it, man. I'll have to check it out, man. But yeah, that dude is fucking hilarious to me, man. And plus, he makes friends with the dudes that are kind of like the Paul brothers, kind of like the Island Boys. They're kind of like a mixture of the two, right?
Influencers. Yeah, the influencers.
Yeah, bro, that his story arc is great, man. God, Ben, you need to watch that show for real. It is hilarious, man. I promise you, you'll love it. It kind of almost reminds me, like, not the storyline, but just the mood it puts me in, kind of like Eastbound and Down.
Yeah.
What do we know about Philly? I've been there a few times, man, but not a whole lot. What do you guys know about
What
Philly?
we know about Philly, Meek Mill, give it up.
The airport's terrible.
The other thing I know about Philly is that the
Kevin
airport
Hart.
shit.
Kevin
That what?
Hart, give it up.
I said the only thing I know about Philly is that the airport is dog shit.
Yeah,
Will
that's
Smith
true.
is a cuck, give it up. What we know about Philly, what?
Oh, wait a minute, Ben, but you know
Will
what,
Smith
though?
a cuck, give it up. What? August Alsina put the plunger on the back of Jada's head, give it up. What?
I don't know what's happening right now, but
don't know either.
could you keep
Hey.
going, Will? I'm not.
Yeah. Hey, the airport in Philly has some really good Chinese food. I'll throw that out there. They got real good Chinese food.
Yeah. All that. What y'all wanna
Jedediah
do?
said that's my peeps. Hey, Ben, though, but what? Hey, what did we do? What did we do? What did Woody Harrelson
I feel like I took a hit of acid before this episode, dude. I don't know what's happening anymore.
I'm having a good time. Hey, but Ben, what did Woody Harrelson say about Philly, bro?
I'm not on a first name basis with Woody Harrelson, so I'm not sure.
You know, bro, in the movie, we talked about that movie a few weeks ago. Play It to the Bone. He said, there's two fighters. You don't know either of them. One from Philly. You pick that guy. He's going to win the fight.
Philly.
That's right. He sure is.
Hey, Nico said Meek Mill, right? I thought I heard Nico. I thought I hear Nico. Something. I don't know. And he said, that's my perps. I don't know, bro.
Nah, but did you hear me about Will Smith being a cuck and August Alsina putting the plunger on the back of Jada Smith's head? Because that's what I said too.
I heard you say some shit like that.
All right, good.
Yeah, I heard some shit, man. I don't even know. I don't want Will Smith to smack you, so I was not acknowledging.
If Jada Smith don't like jokes about alopecia, that's hair loss. All right, let's get it anyway.
What's wrong with you, bro? Hey, I tagged you in that one picture and you never responded. The picture of Will Smith with Chris Rock and drag from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Come on, man.
Did you remember that episode? I didn't even remember that.
Of course, I remember that episode.
I remember the episode. I didn't remember it was
Will
Chris
Smith
Rock,
be
though.
faking like he's sick.
Yep. You're right, man. Bro, best line in the fucking history of the Fresh Prince is when he popped up behind Carl and he's like, "What you eating?" Bro, that's like my favorite part, man. Shit is fucking hilarious, man.
Biggity. Smack him in the head.
Hell yeah. Hey,
Side note, defending PFL light heavyweight champion and former UFC light heavyweight Antonio Carlos Jr. just won his fight by a 29-second Darce choke.
Bro, he's a bad motherfucker, man.
29-second Darce choke. That's fucking wild.
Hell yeah. Hey, what new movies you guys seen? Anything good?
Hard to think of anything off top.
I saw Sonic.
Yeah, we saw Sonic. It was good.
We already spoke about that Ryan Reynolds movie, right? That was
Which
a while
one?
ago.
The Adam Project.
Yep.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
I liked it.
Yeah, we were talking about watching it the other day, but we didn't get a chance.
I've been watching The Most Winning Team in Basketball with John C. Reilly.
Oh, it's good on HBO, right?
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I have to check it out.
And
Is
then
there
I've
a
been
lot of
doing the
episodes?
Superfan series of The Office with all the deleted scenes
Yes, that's
edited
awesome.
into.
Yeah, I watch it once in a while. I've been watching it like regularly, but like when I'm bored, I just throw on an episode of that.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. My favorite episode is still the Dojo episode, man. Best episode of all time, in my opinion.
We do have Bellator this weekend too.
Is
It's Juliana Velasquez versus Liz Carmouche for the title.
right? Okay. Isn't Alima
then-
fighting soon?
Huh?
Isn't Alima fighting soon?
I think she fights the very next night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she fights the very next night.
Got you, man. I've been seeing.
So
stuff
Friday
about
is night 1 of Bellator, and then Saturday is night 2. Friday has the women's title fight, and then 2 of the bantamweight Grand Prix fights, and then Saturday's got Cyborg versus Blenclo, Juan Archuleta versus Rofion Stotts for the interim bantamweight title.
Yeah.
Kyoji Horiguchi and Patchy Mix, and then Alima McFarlane versus Justine Kish. And then, of course, Yancy Medeiros is going to be on that Bellator card because it's in Hawaii, too.
Hell yeah, he is.
It was really funny because Scott Coker was like, it would be really cool if Yancy Medeiros would fight on this Hawaii card. And then Yancy Medeiros was like, okay.
Yeah. Hell
I'll do it.
Yep. It's funny because like a day or two after that, he finally accepted my friend request on Facebook. It was like the weirdest thing because I had sent it a while back, and he finally accepted it like right after he accepted that fight. I was like,
well, I'm sure now he's running his own social media again now that he's not in the UFC.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, so look, Nico, Julius fought last month, right about a month and a week. So actually about 5 or 6 weeks ago. Is he eyeing any fights, or is he taking a little break, or what's he doing, man?
I'm not quite sure what he's doing. I mean, I'm sure he's starting to think about what his next play will be and talking to management, but I haven't spoke to him to know exactly what it's going to be yet.
Okay.
I can only speculate as to what I would do if I was in this position.
Yeah, I'm with you. Hey, Cousin Tim has 2 questions. Number 1, why is the UFC doing Tony dirty again? This has to be his last fight. That was a question and a statement. I'll let you guys take that one first. Ben, you want to tackle that one?
I don't think that they feel like they're doing him dirty. I think that they feel like they're still giving him a top name in that division so that if he pulls out a win, it kind of erases his last, 3 fights. Mm-hmm. But I think if he loses, there's nothing left for him to do. I mean, yeah, he's losing to the elite level guys, but how much damage is going to accumulate over those 4 fights? And, that'll be 4 in a row, right? If he loses to Michael Chandler.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, 4-0 or 0-4 is enough for a lot of guys, especially one with as many miles on the gas tank as he's got, or on the odometer, not gas tank. I like Tony Ferguson. I respect Tony Ferguson, but you got to look at the whole entire work.
Oh yeah.
Lots of damage.
Yep, for sure. You're right, man. What do you think, Nico?
Tony really wasn't. I mean, his style of fight that he chooses to rock with wasn't built to make it for him to last. Like he accumulates way too much damage, and recently the level of competition that he's been going up against, while some of them been going into the later rounds, it hasn't really been looking as close as it should. So, I mean, I feel like I would agree with what Ben said. If he don't get the job done over here, then there's really nowhere for him to go. So what's the point?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do you think that, like he said, he's been fighting, like elite level competition? Do you think while everybody else has been going up, Tony just kind of stayed the same? Like he never showed a massive leap of improvement from where he was to where he is now. Like
I
he
personally
just kind of
don't.
stayed the same. He just kind of like leveled off, and
I don't think that personally. I don't. I'll let Nico answer too, but I don't think that was the problem. I think the biggest problem with Tony is that his style let him take too much damage,
That's what I
and
was
it just
saying.
yeah, it just got to the point where he just started taking an ass whipping too often, and it started with that Lando Veneta fight. I mean, he got cracked in that fight, almost knocked out twice.
right. People say
in
he
that
kind of
fight.
got exposed a little bit in that fight because that guy came out of nowhere.
Yep.
And I mean, and you know, he put a little bit of a working on Tony. Tony should have walked through that guy.
Yeah.
Um,
And
That
then after
take
that,
one to give one mentality only gets you so far, man.
yeah, and I feel like that's going to be Gage's eventual downfall too. Maybe not right now, but it happened to Marlon Moraes. I mean, when he went, he went, and it was because he had that take one to give one mentality, and it just didn't last.
Jedediah, be good, man. Thanks for stopping through. Yeah.
I thought you left already, my guy. Damn.
Hey, he stayed around, man.
Did
Hey,
you
look,
say bye?
don't
Did
be
you say
running
bye?
off our. Don't be
Nah,
running
man.
off
He
our.
say he my size, man. I'm looking for a sparring partner, man. That's why I asked you what weight class you was in.
Yeah.
And look, man. If you call me Randy Orton, I'm a legend killer out here.
I hear you. Hey, look,
you in the streets beefing. Maybe I'm from New York.
Hey, I think honestly, if he loses this fight, I think that there's a couple decent fights for him at welterweight. I think there's a couple good fights for him there before he retires. So no, I don't think this will be his last fight. And if he does lose this fight and they cut him, then there's always Bellator, and he's still decent. He can't beat the top guys in UFC. Okay, Cousin Tim's other question. Cousin Timmy says, "Did you guys watch the Pitbull fight? Thoughts on the outcome for Bellator?" I watched the highlights, and exactly what Ben told me, I felt like happened. Oh, Jedediah is still here. He says he's a shit talker. So look.
So I watched that fight a second time.
You did? Okay. Hey, Nico, he said, catch a plane and we can fight for fun. That's what he told you, man. I don't know. It's got to be a wheelchair accessible plane if Nico's going to jump on there, though.
Come on, man. You gotta. Not only do you have to fly me out, you gotta wheel me out.
I hear you. All right. So what I was saying, Ben, is that like you said, it seemed like in the highlights, because I watched highlights every round, it seemed like AJ was a lot busier. Pitbull had the more impressive moments where he looked like he was trying to finish the fight.
Pitbull won?
Pitbull did win.
Let's go.
A highly debated decision.
Let's go.
Cousin Tim said, "What happened to Nico?" Jedediah says, "Are you serious? You ain't got no legs, bro."
Come on, man. Look, Jedediah. Have you ever seen Forrest Gump? Lieutenant Dan.
Cousin Tim said, "What happened? Do you have to beat the champ? It was a close fight, but it did not look like he had done enough to win to me." I mean, judges are funny, man, and it's basically getting to the point where you better finish the fight, man, because like Dana White said, you leave it in the judge's hands, and you never know what the judgment's going to be.
But I watched the fight a second time, and I don't think it was as controversial as people are making it out to be. And you can say what you want. Watch the fight again. The first three rounds, I thought that Pitbull won easily. It wasn't until rounds 4 and 5 that McKee got his takedowns and really started to pull away. McKee fought to not lose, whereas Pitbull was fighting to win. He was constantly putting the pressure on him. The bigger moments were held by Pitbull. The submission that Pitbull had was close. He landed the bigger punches. He had McKee wobbled more than once. Round 4 and 5, McKee put the foot on the gas a little bit, but even then, he was content to get a takedown and kind of ride it out because he thought he was a couple rounds ahead. If you want to see who's really to blame for that loss, it would have to be McKee's dad. That was some horrible corner advice from his dad going into those last 2 rounds. He told him he was up on all the scorecards. Like, it was just weird. Like I said, you have to watch the fight again, but I think that Pitbull just had the better moments in the first 3 rounds, and McKee turned it on a little too late. And I think McKee knows that he lost, even though he's acting like he didn't, because he immediately said, "Well, I'm going to 55 now."
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, dude,
if you going to the UFC, right?
If you thought you got robbed, well, I mean, you can say you're going to the UFC, and I mean, what leverage does he have now?
Not much.
You know, he lost to arguably the best fighter that Bellator's ever had. The numbers are in Pitbull's favor that he's the best fighter that they've ever had. Mm-hmm. So, you know, you got to watch the fight again, though. Like I said, the first 3 rounds, I really do feel that Pitbull had the advantage. He had the better moments. He was the closest to finishing the fight, and that's what scores the most points. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But the fights this weekend should be good. The BKFC event and both Bellator cards should be pretty good.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Sounds good.
Yeah, guess watch the UFC if you want to.
Yeah, I mean that's a rough one. Jedediah said a minute ago, Nico, sure thing, Lieutenant Dan. Bro, he should see how you break dance with no legs, man. It's pretty impressive.
He's not ready for that, man.
I can't.
Nico, do you remember that one video I found of that one dude break dancing, and even your mom said it looked just like you? You remember that?
I'm not sure. But what's up with you finding people that look like me,
bro?
Man?
There's a lot of people that look like you out there, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Nico, a lot of people.
So I don't know why he don't think I don't got no legs. When I handstand, walk up to that motherfucker and pimp slap him, he gonna know what time it is, though.
I hear you, man.
Oh, you see these hands, these calloused up hands right here? That's from just hoofing, just every day, moving.
Every day.
A lot of people think we do it on our fists and we drag our knuckles like gorillas in the mist, but that's not how we give it up. I flip straight up on my hands, walk my shit out there, or I'm in the wheelchair moving. I got like 6 pairs of different gloves, all of them embroidered.
That's what's up, bro. He said, all right, though. Hey, Nico, on a side note, how bad are 50 Cent, Dre, and Eminem going to bury the game if they put out a track about him?
How bad? Who's going to bury who?
The game. Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, and Eminem. The game's talking all kinds of shit about them and putting out some kind of track about them.
Oh, that's crazy. The game nasty low key though. And when it comes to battle rap, like he's really nasty.
No, he's good. I totally agree. But bro, like I felt like 50 Cent did just fine with him himself, but with Eminem and Dre involved, I think it's going to be a totally different story, man.
It just sounds like 3 really dope MCs mentioning your name and making you hot. So I feel like it's a win-win for him no matter what, so long as he get his bars off and what he spit is hot, and then he got the 3 like arguably most respected MCs of all time saying his name at one time. He's gonna make off like a bandit.
He might, yeah. I mean, that's true too. You're right about that. Hey Nico, look, this is the dude right here. I'm let's see, share. Let me share this real quick. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about now. Where's he at? Where's this dude at?
I swear, if you show me another motherfucker that's supposed to look like me,
that dude,
he's the man. He don't break dance though.
Yes, he does.
Nah,
He's got the breakdancing video.
Nah, he just be hopping around.
No, bro, you'll see. I'll find it real quick. That dude
I know
was.
that they be doing the backyard wrestling. They be killing it.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
That's funny, man. Nah, he was at like an arcade, bro, and he was doing like the Just Dance, and he was like crushing. He was crushing shit, bro. And I swear it looks just like you. Even your mom commented
Nah,
like,
I agree. Me and that guy definitely we have similar qualities.
"What was Uncle Tommy doing about 9 months before that dude was born, bro?"
But facts though, I'll smash that guy. I'll smash that guy, brother. No,
I
no
believe
problem.
you.
No
Damn,
problem.
what happened?
I get that guy smashing, man.
I smash him so hard.
I smash him hard, man. This guy's no problem, man. This guy playtime. This guy playtime, city time wrestle.
Tim said, "What's a bigger fight? Basically, Connor's comeback fight or Usman versus Chimaev?"
Tim Card, I'm the money fight, Tim Card.
Yes,
Magnifico.
because he's got a chin.
Come on, man,
He
but
got a
I got that
chin,
chin though.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm trying to find that dude. Oh, that dude. What the? Oh, they do some back. You're right, man. They do some backyard wrestling. I never even seen that stuff that he do. Oh my gosh, bro. There's another video of him dressed as Bret Hart. He does look a certain amount like you. Who's 0-49 now, cousin Tim? All right, fellas, we need to wrap this up. We'll be back next Wednesday, probably without a guest that time. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what happened with Paul.
No Ken Shamrock, no Paul Tyler, man. They gonna start thinking that we liars out here, man.
Hey, that's all right.
Y'all gotta see, man. Stop saying y'all gonna do our show and then flaking on us, man. Don't fuck around and tarnish our reputation because y'all can't get y'all shit together. I don't care. I talk the shit that I want to talk.
I will beat up Ken Shamrock.
Come up on the show and say otherwise to me.
Ken still owes us a damn show. Fucking Ken Shamrock.
Because Ken Shamrock, or God, I'll beat you into a living death. Try me, motherfucker.
Ken Shamrock, I am not a part of this. I don't want to be fought. I'll be okay. But Dan Severn was better, just saying.
Disclaimer, Paul Tyler, yo, I don't believe that you had anything to do with that world Bareknuckle Fighting shit, not having people get paid. And I do believe that Boss Rugen is in his pocket, but you're going to have to see me too, motherfucker. Don't be standing us up.
That's what's up. All right. Anything you wanted to throw out there before we leave, Ben? No? Hey. All right. Since neither of you want to say anything. All right, Nico, you got anything you want to say before you leave?
No, what I got to say? I'm off like fucking 250 milligrams of edibles right now. A couple blunts to the face. This is probably the first episode I ain't sparked up, man. My 420 going great.
That's what's up. So, hey,
peace
guys.
Is love is peace.
So before we go, I just got to piss you guys off and say, have you guys seen Dewdrop lately?
Nah.
Yeah, I didn't think so, man.
I haven't seen Alexa Bliss either.
Hey, that's cool. I mean, she got married. She's been kind of chilling.
But you have seen my boy Austin Theory.
United States champion Austin Theory.
And Vince made the jobbers come out and put him up on his shoulders, bro.
It was all the heels. It was the heels. So that's what it was.
It was the jobbers, man. Nobody of any importance.
Otis is not a jobber.
Otis is
Chad Gable is not a jobber.
Bro, if they want to impress me, do a love story between Tucker and Dewdrop. I mean, it's not Tucker. Otis and Dewdrop. Let them do a love angle.
Will, you're a hater. You know who else I haven't seen? I haven't seen The Undertaker either.
That's true. He's retired. Nico, what did you think of the wedding?
I thought that this was supposed to be when R-Truth got the title back.
But no, instead he left with Dana Brooke. Smart dude, man.
Interesting. She's married woman, but he ran off with her.
Who's she married to?
Reggie.
Well, yeah, but not until you do the paperwork. I'm sure that's all they'll say.
But he kissed the bride.
I mean, yeah, that's
They
just,
said I do.
that is true. After Tamina like tried to steal her, I thought that was kind of interesting.
That's because there's no one meaner than Tamina.
Did you say Dana Brooks with Reggie?
Yeah, she married him.
She married him.
Dana Brooks' real life fiance would fucking murder that guy.
Bro, in the game, in the 2K22, there's like a love story deal with Dana Brooke. It's kind of funny.
Dude, Uli Diaz would murder everyone that came within like 3 feet of her. Dude.
Nope. In the game, there's a love story triangle with her and Bobby Lashley and whoever you are. Pretty sure Bobby Lashley will fuck up Uli Diaz. Pretty sure he would.
Uli Diaz is a bad motherfucker, dude.
He is, but he's not big enough to fight Lashley. God, Lashley's probably close to. What do you think he is like when he's not cutting? Maybe 200 pounds.
200 pounds, but he can really go.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's a bare knuckle guy. He's fucking brutal.
Yeah, no, he's what weight
but
class?
Lashley's wrestling is top notch.
I mean, Diaz is good at jiu-jitsu too, I think, but still.
Lashley's wrestling is top notch. He's got to be like more than 250 pounds.
He's got to be up like 280. He's fucking jacked.
Yeah, he might flatline that man, Ben. If we talk about 200 pounds versus 250, but like top notch wrestling.
I'm trying to find out how
that nigga head through the ground.
Yeah, so he fights light heavyweight in BKFC. He is 6'1". Yeah, I'm thinking Lashley flatlines this dude. He like gets on top of him, just pounds his face.
Giving them Brock Lesnar bee sting punches.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Oh yeah, so his last fight in BKFC, he won against Sawyer DePay. The fight before that, he got knocked out by Thiago Alves. All right, yeah. I think Lashley beats him up, but maybe. I don't know. Who knows, man? Could be a good fight. But anyway, anybody seen Dewdrop? Yeah, I didn't think so. Cut. She's cut. Get her out of here, Nico.
It's not true.
All right, you guys be good. Hey, before we go, here's the last footage we need to see right there.
Hey, look at that guy right there. Yo, you see Aljamain Sterling too?
Nah. Aljo got back quick?
Yeah, dude, 10 days already up to like 178 pounds.
Jesus Christ. All right, fellas, be good. We'll see you guys next week.
That's because he was off that EPO. There is no need to adjust your screen. It's not Bruce Buff, but you've been here live with TFG. Happy 420, motherfuckers. Peace.